Hello Leo, and welcome to your mid-February health and wellbeing with a shared pathway. Thank you for joining me. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I would love it if you would help my fledgling channel by liking, sharing and subscribing. But let's see what Leo needs, or what you guys need for your health and wellbeing for mid-month, and what's going to bring you peace of mind and help you get through the rest of the month, because as we know, things are never set in stone. That's way too many. So there's a bit to talk about here then, I think, Leo. Let's see, what is it that Leo needs for their peace of mind for mid-Feb 2023? Okay, come on, guys. Oh, apparently you don't need to know anything. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, play in a kids' park. So I would suggest, Leo, maybe you're a bit stressed, you need a little bit of downtime or a little bit of you time. Okay, a little bit of fun in your life. Maybe you're not having enough fun. Maybe everything's too serious. All right, so, all right, let's see what it is that you need for your health and well-being. They just jump straight out. Okay, yep. Meditate. So you need a bit of you time, a bit of downtime, time to relax. Meditation is fantastic for that. Meditation is not necessarily sitting there in the lotus position, and sitting there quietly. Sometimes it can be guided, so you can listen to a guided meditation on YouTube. If you fall asleep, yeah, double bonus as far as I'm concerned. And the other thing is you can do like a walking meditation. So sometimes when we're just out quietly walking, go for a walk in the bush or by the beach or something, that's a nice bit of downtime. So it sounds like you guys need to just drop down a little bit. You might be a wee bit stressed at the moment. All right, so the other card we got is work on self-improvement. So self-improvement can be working on your stress levels and not being quite so stressed. It's interesting, the card on the bottom, it says night out. So maybe you guys need to let your hair down a little bit and relax and have a little bit of fun. Okay? All right, so let's see what Leo needs for any supplements to help them with their health and well-being for mid-Feb 2023. All right, come on. What you got for Leo? There was one there. Yep, okay. That one tried to jump out, and I'll take these ones because they're good. All right, so, wow, you've got a whole bunch. All right, spirulina. This is a whole food. All right, so it's a complete food. It's good for wound healing, good for your energy levels. So if you're a bit tired, it'll help you with that. Can help with a little bit with weight loss, but it's good for detoxing heavy metals out of the body. And Lord knows we've all got heavy metals in our body from all the rubbish in the ocean, from fish, and in the air from fuel and all those sorts of things. All right, magnesium. It's good for your heart, good for your muscles in case you're cramping. It can also help you sleep at night. Okay, so if you're not sleeping that well, get on some magnesium. Olive leaf extract. So when we're stressed, our immune system can be a bit compromised. So this can help you just boost your immune system just that little bit. Might be what you need. Kombucha. Kombucha is really good for your gut, right? So just the gut level of your flora, intestinal flora, because what they call the gut, our second brain. All right, just helps to make the body alkaline. So when we're a bit stressed, our body can be quite acidic, which doesn't help our stress levels. Good for your digestion, good for energy, and, overall health improvement. All right. Get on the booch, as we like to say in our house. And the last one is exercise, okay? So, maybe that's when you're playing at a kids' park, or maybe just, I was talking about walking meditation. Maybe that's, where you're at and what you might need. All right, let's go to daily guidance. Angel cards for Leo for mid-Feb. What is it that you guys need to know? There we go. Focus on service. All right. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation, in all that you do. So focus on service. So maybe, maybe things just aren't, maybe you need to give a little bit more or add a little bit more. The stress could be, or perhaps change your perspective. So it's not so much about giving, it's how you give and what you think, like your perspective on it. So if you change your perspective, okay, because there's a blessing in disguise. So whatever it is, things are a bit stressful. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reason behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So possibly, once you change your focus or, your perspective, you might be able to see the silver lining. And sometimes, what seems like a problem, it does have a silver lining. Even some of the worst, most catastrophic things somehow have a silver lining. I always think of the poor people up the road when their house burnt down, and that was one of the worst things. They lost just about everything. However, they now have a brand new home and they put a pool in, and it changed their lives completely. And, I was talking to them the other day and they're amazingly happy in their new home, and like it gave them time to stop and think and to appreciate things in life a little bit more. Anyway, that's just them. All right, and this one, child. Okay, child. Interesting. So you've got kids, park, and child. Interesting. You care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. This could also be about your inner child, I'm guessing, just because you want to work on self-improvement. Your stress levels might be up there a little bit, so maybe you're not taking care of your inner child. So speak gently to yourself. Doesn't matter what happens, okay? Doesn't matter if you've made a mistake. What would you say to a small child that's made a mistake? Would you abuse them and be awful to them? Or would you go, it's all right. You know what? What can we learn from this? Can we fix it? If we can't fix it, can we get someone who can help us fix it? Okay? Speak gently to yourself. All right, I got the order of this wrong today. Never mind. Let's go to Cheryl Richardson self-care cards and let's see what it is that Leo needs for their mid-month guidance for health and well-being. Ooh, power. All right, own your power. Every storm brings a fresh new beginning. So this is up there with a blessing in disguise. So whatever's going down that you're a bit stressed about, don't worry, there's a new beginning coming. And see this? It's a butterfly in here. Transformation, new beginnings. Interesting, because the candle holder I chose today has a butterfly on the front of it. Just saying. All right, what else is it that Leo needs for a bit of guidance for mid-February? So as we know, we think things are set in stone at the beginning of the month, and they're not. All right, playfulness. All right, got that a couple of times now, playfulness. Play with the child. Children are your greatest teachers. So it's talking about child again. All right, so I think it's just play, relax. Just relax a little bit. I think that's what it is. You've also got this card that's sticking out, patience. Be patient, be willing to pass up good for great. All right, so what is happening in your life, Leo, that you're a bit stressed about? Maybe you're trying to decide, which direction do I move in? But as this says, own your power, all right? Because there's something happening, but it's a blessing in disguise. It could be something like, looks like you might lose your job, but, through that, you could actually end up with a better job in a better environment and better pay. So, stranger things. All right, let's see what we've got here in the Guidance Oracle cards for Leo for mid-Feb. Well, apparently there's quite a bit to tell us. All right. Okay, so we got I think it's Aracura, and it's called Blossom. It says blossoming, right? You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. Okay, so we talked about needing a little bit of patience. All right. Okay, so whatever's happening, just be gentle with yourself. Don't give up. Just hang in there, all right? That's what we're saying. Have patience with yourself and the process. So whatever's happening, that the blessing is the blessing in disguise. Have patience. So that's patience twice now in a row. All right, you got Iseult, undying love. The love you've shared is eternal regardless of the situation. All right, so possibly you got relationship issues. I'm guessing, to me, this sounds like you got spirit around you of someone who's passed over, right? And they're just there for a little bit of support in the background. That's my guess. That's what it feels like to me. That's how it's coming through. Okay, well, yeah, all right, Isis, past life. So the situation involves your past life memories. So you've been having dreams lately of you being in a different life, or, is it just how life was prior to this situation and that's what you're dreaming about? So when people ask me things and I say, when I was in my 20s, I used to do X, Y, and Z, I used to say in a past life, I did this, when I'd done those things. So it doesn't necessarily mean an actual past life. It could just be something that you used to do. All right. But you're thinking back to that and thinking, seeing that as something that you liked. Maybe it's something you need to get back into with all this, Maybe you need to move back in that direction, and that brought you a bit of joy and a little bit of peace of mind and helped you relax a little bit. All right, let's go to Carl Gray, Angel Prayer cards, and see what they would like you to know for mid-February for Leo, please. Okay, trust your vibes. Okay, thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. All right, so this is up there with the patience, blessing in disguise. Hang in there, don't give up, trust your vibes. So yeah, if it doesn't feel good, then trust that and go, all right, this is not right for me, or if it feels good, and people, sometimes people warn you against things that are good for you. So trust your gut. If it feels good for you, then go for it. Okay. I'll just see if we've got anything else that wants to come out here for you. And other than that, we'll grab a Sharina Star card after this. All right. Anything else that you want to tell us? Or there we go. Your inner voice again. So, you've got two here. Inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. All right. So again, that's the blessing in disguise. Meditation. This is your trust your vibes, and the blessing in disguise is the whole, your inner voice is telling you something. So when this blessing in disguise, whatever happens, your inner voice will say, yes, this is good. No, it's not. Okay. So you got that twice now. Trust your vibes, the inner voice. And then you got peace and harmony, Archangel Raguel. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. So while things seem tumultuous, okay, that's where you can use meditation and working on your self-improvement to just rest up a little bit and have patience. All right? Everything will balance. And there is peace and harmony in your life. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but that's why we meditate. That's why we play. We meditate and we play and we relax. And sometimes just being of service. So sometimes if you do something, maybe go and volunteer, it just makes you feel good. It's not just for networking and things like that. Sometimes it's just good for your soul to do something to contribute to society like that, okay? All right, let's see what the Fortune Oracle cards want to tell us for Leo for mid-month. All right. You complex little creatures, Leo, aren't you, hey? You got a lot going on. All right. Ooh, eagle. Let's see. Eagle. You will soar toward your destiny with greater clarity and strength. There you go. So, again, bit of patience. Things are blossoming. It does feel like to me that you've got a bit of spirit or passed over loved ones around you helping guide you, you know, for whatever it is, but you need a bit of patience, okay? So your destiny, so whatever that means, it sounds good. That sounds, I mean, your destiny always sounds positive, doesn't it? So, because you've got peace and harmony around you, but I want a couple more from that deck, I think. Just if there's anything else. But you definitely got playfulness there, so you do need to just try to take a lighter view or a lighter perspective of things. All right, what have we got? Anything else you want to tell us for Leo for mid-month, just to finish off this reading? Got to be careful when I do this because sometimes they just throw a mountain of cards out. So that happens. Oh, there we go. One turned over. Oh, here we go. The dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. There we go. All right. So have confidence. Everything's going to turn out. Why, you got peace and harmony here. Peace and harmony. Everything's going to turn out okay. Have confidence. You know, enjoy. It's a renewal and connection to spirit. So, yeah, I think you've got someone guiding you from the other side, helping you out. But trust your gut. Everything's going to be okay, Leo. Trust your gut, right? And try not to be stressed. Try to relax a little bit. Do some meditation. That is working on your self-improvement. Exercise. That helps with everything. And you'll sleep a little bit better with all this stuff, you know. And maybe a night out is exactly what you need. Just relax a little bit. Now, sometimes you just let your hair down and hang out with friends, go out for a night. It's the best thing for you, okay? All right, Leo, you need to just take a deep breath, relax, have a bit of patience because everything's going to turn out beautifully, okay? You can see that peace and harmony is on the way for you. All right, Leo, get it? Got it? Good. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.